Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Wednesday, January 6, 2021. Remember, whenever you come for your lessons, you're always going to head up in your writing book. On the left side, you're going to put the book, the number. So today our book is number 15, Go Away Geese. And then on the right side, you're going to put the date, Wednesday, January 6, 2021. And we always start with word work. That's going to help us with our decoding. And then we're going to do some comprehension. That's going to help us with our understanding. Okay? So at this point, you can pause me so you can have the information in the back written. Word work. And then you're going to see some letters. I'm going to explain what those letters are. Okay? All right. So are you back? Okay. So at the end of a word, you can sometimes add an S, an ED, or an ING to explain what's going on, okay? It sometimes changes the spelling and sometimes changes the tense. Things that happen in the ED, they happened in the past. Things that happen in ING, it's happening right now. All right, so we're going to make some columns. In this first column, I'm going to write some base words. These are words without any inflectional endings at the end, okay? So at any point, you can just press pause if I'm going too fast and you need time to write. So the first word that I'm going to write is the word. See if you can say it before I say it. Spr. Sounds like play. It's spray. Next word. Tape. Grin, and the last word, smile. Okay? All right, so to add an S, we don't really have to change anything. You can just make this sprays. Try to say it before I say it. Tapes. Grins. Smiles. Okay, so I spray the car, she sprays the car. I tape the paper, he tapes the paper. I grin, she grins. I smile, she smiles. And now we're going to add ED to make it happen in the past tense. Try to say it before I say it. Sprayed. Taped. This spelling actually changes. That's grin. Becomes grinned. Okay. Smile. So we don't have to add another E, we can just add a D. Smile. So sprayed, taped, grinned, smiled. Okay? That means it happened in the past. Last column, ING. So spray would become spraying, tape. Something changes here. What do we have to do with that E? We actually have to drop the E and add ING becomes taping, grin. This is the word grin. If we make it grinning, we have to add another N, ING. And smile is actually similar to tape. Okay, so we have to drop the E and add ING. So spraying, taping, grinning, smiling. There are lots of rules in the English language. Some are kind of tricky to remember, but the more you read and the more you write, you'll get used to seeing these where you automatically know how they should go. Okay? All right, so today we're going to be reading a story about some geese who are actually in the story considered to be pests. So a pest is something that interferes with your daily life. It interrupts things, and it's somewhat of a nuisance. Okay? Unfortunately, I gave out all of my books, and I have to go onto another laptop to pull up the story on my own. So give me 1 second. Okay, so like I said, so I don't have a copy of Go Away Geese. I gave out all my copies, so I have to look online to see the book. So I'm going to read some of the book with you, and I want you to press pause to read the rest on your own. Okay, so we are going to start on pages 2 and 3. Okay, and the heading is What's Going On Here. All right, you ready? So read along with me as I read. I'm going to take my time to read, so as you read, think about what's going on in the story. So, what's going on here? It was a spring morning in Central Park in New York City. There were birds everywhere. Birds were singing. They were building nests. They were flying through the air. People were happy to see the birds, all except for the Canada geese. About 300 Canada geese were living in Central Park, and they were making a mess. The geese were eating the grass down to its roots. They were chasing away the ducks and other birds. Worst of all, they were pooping all over the grass and in the ponds. People were upset. What could they do about the Canada geese? So this is the page that I'm on. Your page should look something like that. Maybe a little bit more with you. All right, so meet the geese is our next heading. Why are Canada geese more of a problem than other birds? To start with, they are big birds, so they poop a lot. If too many geese live in one pond, they will pollute the water with their poop. Geese are also plant eaters. They love to eat grass. So a nice lawn is one of their favorite places to be and to poop. Canada geese were not always such pests. In the past, they were born far north in Canada and Alaska. Each year, they flew south to spend the winter in warmer places. They often stopped in places with grass and water, places like Central Park, but they didn't stay. So remember, in informational text, which is what this is, always read the captions, always read the facts. So I'm looking at the one in yellow at the top with the little V formation. Canada geese fly together in a V shape. The geese take turns flying in front to lead the flock. Okay, and then there's a little sign, the little picket fence sign. Let's say facts about Canada geese. Facts about Canada geese. An adult Canada goose can weigh 20 pounds, 9 kilograms, about the same as a very large cat or a small dog. Canada geese live in ponds, lakes, and marshes. Canada geese eat grasses, grains, and berries. So I'm going to stop right here. I want you to read the rest of Canada geese if you haven't already, and then we're going to do a little bit of comprehension work. All right, so now we're going to wrap up. Okay, so now we're going to be doing some comprehension. This is just to show that you understood and are able to pull out information from the text. All right, so cause and effect. Okay, so you can think about the cause is what happened first, and the effect is what happened as a result of that. Okay, so I put some problems on the left, okay, and then I put why was the problem on the right. So these are some problems from the story that I saw. The geese ate all the grass. That's a problem. Why is it a problem? The geese chased away other ducks and birds. That's a problem. The geese pooped all over. So these are 3 problems. So pause the video so you can write down these 3 problems. Okay, so you should have had enough time to write down the 3 problems. So now you're going to have to go back in the book to find why was this a problem. Okay, so I'm going to pick one of these to do as an example. All right, so how about if I do the second one? The geese chased away other ducks and birds. Well, why would this be a problem? Well, I remember the book said something about the other birds built nests and they would actually have to fly away. So they wouldn't be there to sing, they wouldn't be there to see their beautiful colors. So this is a problem because the geese have kind of taken over. Okay, they've kind of monopolized the park. It's their park. Everybody else had to kind of get out. So I'm going to press pause. Actually, I don't have to press pause. I'm just going to write it. Okay, so the geese chased away other ducks and birds. Why is this a problem? I'll use blue. Other birds to leave their nests and they can't sing and couldn't sing. Oops. Sing wrong. Okay. All right. So what I want you to do on your own is I want you to have this chart written in your book, and I want you to go back and find why is the geese eating all the grass? Why is that a problem? And the geese pooping all over, why is that a problem? Okay? So remember, anytime that you do any work for me, I want everything to go into this writing book so I can see it at the end of the week. All right? So I'm going to step out of the way one more time. If you have to pause it to write everything down, you can. And I will see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.